Okay, so this is a quick tip on looping textures such as this Voronoi texture. For animation, you can click a keyframe and then just animate this, and that's really the only thing that's obvious for these textures. But you want to make it loop, so you just add a mapping node and a texture coordinate. Whoops, there we go. Texture coordinate. Plug in the generated to the vector and the vector to the vector, and then what you want to play with is these three rotation selections. So you can rotate it like this. That usually doesn't look good, but that's an option. So yeah, just sort of mess with these and you'll get some really cool stuff just from this. And what you have to do to make it loop, because that's still the same thing, you can't really loop it unless, let me pull up my timeline here. Here's what you can do. I'm going to give it 80 frames. So we're going to animate the X right here. So we're going to put an animation here and then go to the end, skip a frame, and then we'll give it 360 degrees. And then insert keyframe, and then we have our looping animation. So if we just watch, it loops perfectly. And yeah, you can rotate it on any of those axes. You can even rotate all three of them at the same time. Just make sure it's 360 or 720 or 1080 degrees, and you'll get a perfect loop. And of course, this looks really kind of violent. You would like stretch out the animation to say like 500, make it look really smooth, and you won't have a problem. And yeah, and of course that'll go to the end and it'll loop perfectly, and it's a nice animation. And you can do that with any of the textures and really any node setup you do with even like an image texture. Just put a mapping and a texture coordinate or a geometry node right here, and then you just animate the rotation. So yeah, that's basically it.